I've tested out my fair share of flagship vacuums over the years, and I gotta say, what I'm seeing in this Dreame X40 Ultra are things that I've never seen before. It has a brush on the front that extends to get corners. It also has a mopping pad on the back that extends to get close to walls. We've got 12,000 PA of suction, something I've never seen before. It has the ability to remove its own mopping pads if it's just in vacuum mode, and it's got a headlight on it. These are all things we're gonna be taking a look at in today's video, and I want to thank Dreame for sending this product out and sponsoring today's video. Let's start by taking a look at what we're getting in the box. Here we have got the base station. Up at the top of the base station is going to be our clean and dirty water bins. Down below that, we have got a compartment. We're going to pull out the bottom here, and that is going to give us access to our dustbin and where we're going to put our cleaning solution. Now we also get a bottle of cleaning solution in the box, which is pretty nice. And then at the very bottom is where the vacuum is going. If we take a look at the vacuum, we have got our LiDAR sensor right here on the top. Up on the front are our remaining sensors and camera. Nice big gripping wheels with good suspension. And on the bottom, we have our main suction brush, and then also our places to put our mop pads and the actual side brush. Now the accessories for all those are in the last box. We can see here are the mop pads. We also have a cleaning tool and the cleaning solution. Now let's talk about some of the features that we're going to be getting with the X40 Ultra. My wife's biggest complaint when it comes to robot vacuums is that it does not get corners, but Dreame now has an answer to that. The front brush now extends into corners, leaving no dirt behind. And if that wasn't good enough, they have also built that feature into the mop pad too. Now both the brush and mop pad can get closer to walls and corners while cleaning. And if that wasn't enough, both lift up into the vacuum, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Vacuums are primarily judged on their suction power because, I mean, that is why they were designed, to suck up dirt. Well, the X40 Ultra is by far the most powerful vacuum that I've ever tested, with 12,000 PA of suction, which is awesome if you have a lot of pet hair. Now, it doesn't use that full suction power all the time because that would just be too noisy, but it does have onboard cameras and sensors to detect the situation of what's in front of it and adjust its power accordingly. When it detects carpet, it ups the suction level while also raising the mop pads. So that way you're not getting wet mop pads drug across the carpet. But what happens when it detects a spill on the ground? Instead of rolling right through that with brushes and suction blazing, it lifts up the side brush and the main brush to avoid spreading that mess everywhere and leaves it for the mop to clean up. I think this is absolutely genius. If it is mopping a large area, after a while it'll return to its base station, clean up those mopping pads, and then return right where it left off. It'll also do the same thing if it runs out of battery. Return to the base station, charge up, and return where it left off. Now we took a look at the base station when we did the unboxing. We saw the clean and dirty water bins on top. We've got the dust bag and the cleaning solution in the middle, but at the bottom is where the cleaning really happens, and that is with the mop pads. When the device returns to the base station, it cleans those mop pads with 158-degree hot water. This is going to remove all of the dirt and odors that are coming from those mop pads. It then dries off those mop pads with hot air to prevent any bacteria growth. Now inside the base station is another interesting feature. It is our technology called Omni-Dirt Detection Technology. And what this does is it checks the dirty water after it washed its mop pads. And if the water is too dirty, it can actually send that mop back out again to clean the floors again. When the mop comes back, if the water is not as dirty or passes the Omni-Dirt inspection, then it knows the floors are clean enough and completes the mopping task. Now inside of the app gives us a lot of cool features too. Taking a look at our map right here, we can see that I've got my floor all planned out. It did this automatically by itself. It's got each room labeled here. So we can take a look. I've got my kitchen area, my living room. Over here, we have got the kind of recreation area and bathroom up here. We can see where the vacuum is on its base. I'm gonna scroll out a little bit right here, and we've got a few different options. So down here on the bottom, we have got our availability for a room. So say I wanna do a cleaning and I just wanna choose a few rooms. So maybe we'll tap on the living room here and maybe the kitchen. I just want to clean those. I can do that. Or I can set the order. So for this one right here, since I clicked living room first, and we have a 1 there, kitchen number 2, that's the order that it is going to do its cleaning. I'm gonna go ahead and click back on all. We also have the option for zone cleaning. So say I wanted to clean a certain area of the house, I can set up a zone and just set it off to clean that zone area. Right above this, we've got our custom function. I'm gonna go ahead and type on that. Now up at the top, we've got a tab for Clean Genius, and that is going to allow this thing to use its built-in AI technology to do what it thinks is best for cleaning the house. So you can set that up if you want to do that, or we can click on custom and pick our settings that we have. We've got between just vacuum, just mop, vacuum and mop twice, or setting up customize room cleaning, which is kind of cool because then you can customize different rooms for different things. We've got our suction power options. We've got the wetness options, mop washing frequency. So if I tap on that, I can say how much I want it to clean before it comes back to the base station and cleans off those mop pads. We've also got it by type and by room. So maybe saying like every time you finish up a room, then clean the pads, go to the next room. That's a cool option right there that I like. Let's go ahead and back out of there and take a look at our map options. So right over here, we've got options for customizing our map. We can set up different furniture, name room, things like that. Also change our map there. We've got the ability to edit the map. So if we want to do any kind of editing on our map, we can do that. And then here we see the camera icon. And if I tap on that, it's going to ask us for activation code that we set this thing up with. And that will bring us into the camera of what this is seeing. If we see down here in the left-hand corner, we can control the mop, turn it around any direction, go forward. We can take pictures. It does have voice activation if we want to do that. And down here in the bottom right corner, that lighting, this thing does also have an onboard light, an LED light, which I think is great. So when it goes into a dark room, or if it's nighttime, it'll automatically turn that light on, which not only helps at night if I'm walking around and this thing is on so I don't step on it, but it gives the camera a better perspective of what is happening if I do want to view that camera at nighttime. Also, for obstacle avoidance, it's nice to have that camera so it can detect what is in front of it. So we're seeing some pretty amazing features with the X40 Ultra. I feel like it is a lot of features that we see with other brands that are out there, but just kind of taken to the next level. The max suction out of this thing is better than I've seen from anybody. It's got a brush and a mop that reaches into corners and cleans those, but not only that, it actually lifts them up to either avoid getting your carpet wet or to avoid running those brushes through a puddle and smearing that stuff all over the house. I have not seen anything like that before, and I thought that was pretty awesome. If this is something that you're interested in, check out the links in the description. Also, for a short time, Dreame is offering a 12% discount using the coupon code down in that description too. So jump over there and use that coupon code before it expires. If this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. As always, don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.